My name is Dan Kamau, the DUT Project Director. I'm here at DUT site, and today I just want to cover a couple of questions that persons are asking about DUT. Who are the DUT founders? The DUT founders are persons who inject capital into this project. Currently, we have 400 persons from the diaspora Kenyans. There are a big community that is made up currently of 3,000 adults and 7,000 growing children. We also have Kenyans who have joined us. There's still great opportunity for other persons to join us and become founders. The second question, why is DUT called a Jobs Creation, Housing Development and GDP Growth Project? The DUT started when we were in the US. And one of the reasons Kenya went to the US was they got jobs, but they didn't just get jobs, they actually also got housing. When you look at the GDP of the US, it has grown from 57 billion in 1933 to the current 30 trillion. We want to create 20,000 jobs. We want to build 6,900 properties, of which some of them will be residential, the others will be where people are working. At the same time, achieve a GDP growth of 20 billion. How do I become a townhouse developer? One of the systems that we established to align ourselves with the constitution that was passed in 2010 was the Townhouse Investment and Development Agreement. We call it a TIDA. What it looked at was how do you achieve that right of accessible and adequate housing, at the same time clean and healthy environment. So we came up with this system, came up with a document. We were lucky then to have Attorney Njoroge Kamau, who had a law office in the city of Worcester, as we established that document as a legal document. And eventually, that is now what makes you a townhouse developer. Today, people in Voi, Kenya, can simply become a townhouse developer, starting with 15,000 shillings per month. If you can qualify for a personal unsecured loan, whether check-off or the other products that the banking sector is offering, that amount can make you a townhouse developer. You can now join our project and be part of developing the 3,500 townhouses. How do you open an SME or organization here at Diaspora University Town? By 2030, we will have 300 SMEs and organizations operating in this town. There are lots of opportunities to open them. There are those people who will, of course, build their property. For example, I just hosted St. Jude Educational Center in Voi. They want to expand one of their schools here. Visitors, we will sign a document. We'll first of all look at how will that SME or organization support the university, the residents, the students. So that's its primary revenue goal will come from that system. And then on the other side, SME could be looking to work closely with the university to expand its business model. For example, Daktari Biotechnology that is opening here in 11 acres will work with the university to expand the medicine and vaccine production that will be supplied not just in this town and in this the hospital that we are going to establish, but even across Kenya and even Africa. The next question that people are asking, how do I become a contractor or a supplier of the project? You can become a supplier and a contractor of this project. Come over in the design build plan. We will have 300 contracts executed between Diaspora University Trust and the design build tracting companies. On the supplier side, we have the whole list of materials that are needed in the project. Darabi community is one of the suppliers of building materials. They have already worked on the plan that they are going to supply materials. So now the next question is, who are the other suppliers of other materials that are not there? So people have got the opportunity. You can even come and open an industry right now and be able to supply us. The other question that is coming up is, this is a big project. How are you going to finance it? From a capitalization side, we have achieved a financing of 10 billion, broken down into an endowment of the university 4 billion, townhouse developers 1 billion, another 5 billion based on the companies that are already existed. By 2030, we want to have achieved 200 billion worth of new wealth created. So how is that new wealth financed? The university will grow to an endowment of around 20 billion. It will have borrowed around 10 billion, which will be reflected by the vehicles and some of the buildings. We have the 3,500 townhouses, 3,200 apartments. That would be reflected close to around 45 billion of new wealth created here, of which around 25 billion will be financed from the banking sector. The other 15 billion will be the capital growth of the townhouse developers. Then we have the companies. The Daktari Biotechnology, we expect it to reach to a valuation of close to 20 billion. 300 SMEs collectively achieve a value of anywhere from over 110 billion once each and every company is valued at the close of December 2030. On the banking sector, we will achieve a finance of around 70 billion. We will grow the banking assets by 70 billion. Banks will give credit for property, for vehicles, for equipment, for those assets that will be inside this town. That's the current estimate is around 70 billion. With the biggest finance coming from KMRC mortgage, which will be being advanced by 27 financial institutions in Kenya today. And again, we are not utilizing new systems. These systems have worked in every developed country, in every state that is developed in the US.